God bless everyone. To those who don't know me yet, I am Sir G.C. Mamulo, and I will be your English teacher for today. Jeffrey, please lead the prayer. God bless class. Again, God bless class. Okay, so please be attentive everyone for our today's discussion. Alright, so before we start, allow me to introduce the classroom rules to be followed during my class, and hoping that still you will observe these classroom rules to your next teachers or subject teachers. Okay? So the first rule is everybody read. Okay. Avoid unnecessary movements. I don't want you to do something which is not related in my class. Okay? So, number 2. Okay, very good. When I have a questions, or when you have a questions to me, it must be related to our discussion. And, of course, you will raise your right hand if you want to answer. Okay? Number 3. Okay, very good. You must be respectful to your classmates and also to me as your teacher. It's a very important class that you will respect one another. Okay? So, the 4th one. Yes, the important one. Listen attentively while someone is talking or your teacher is talking, discussing here in front. So, do you have any questions regarding these rules? Alright. So, class, are you familiar with the word critic? Yes, critic writing. Are you familiar with these words, these two words, critic and critic writing? Okay, yes, Jeffrey. For critic, yes, critic is a form of academic writing. Okay, great. Okay, yes, Kevin. For critic writing. Okay, very good, Kevin. Critic writing is a form of writing a critic related to a short story or a story. Yes. So now, who among you can give me a title that you think it's good or it's used to be critic? Okay, give me a title. Yes, Mark. Okay, great, Mark. Romeo and Juliet. Okay. Who else? Okay, yes, Kevin. Okay, the story of the life of Pi. B. A. Great. Okay, class. So, when we say critic, it is a type of academic writing that involves research, medias, and other creative works. While when we say critic writing, it is a manuscript that someone has written related to a specific short story or a story. Okay, take note the difference of that two: critic writing and critic. Okay, is there any question regarding these 2 words, critic and critic writing. Okay. Okay, so I have here on the blackboard a list of jumbled words that you will be going to arrange. Okay, so what you're going to do is you will arrange these words here. Okay, so that you will be going to understand a little deeper of what we'll be going to discuss. What will be the main topic that we're going to discuss today. Okay, are you ready, class? Okay, good. So now you will think about these jumbled words here and arrange. Okay, so now for number 1, we'll arrange the first jumbled word in number 1. Yes, Rika. Okay, very good, Rika. It is a context. Okay. Number 2. Yes, Lawrence. Okay, very good, Lawrence. It is author's intention. How about number 3? Yes, Robert. Reaction, great. Number 4. Okay, yes, Annabelle. Number 4. Yes, very good, Annabelle. Literary devices. How about number 5? Number 5. We're already in number 5. Yes, Christine. Great, Christine. It's literary devices. How about number 6? Yes, Donna. Perfect, Donna. You got it. It is ending of the story. Okay, so you have number 1, context. Number 2, reaction. Number 3, literary devices. Number 4, it's literary devices. And number 3, reaction. Number 5, literary technique. And number 6, okay, it is ending of the story. So remember these words, guys. These words, class, I mean. Okay. Okay, so who can guess what will be our lesson for today? Okay, yes. Yes, Rush. Okay, it's about compose a critic writing. Okay. Okay, according to Rush, our lesson for today is we will be going to compose an independent critic. Okay, very good, Rush. Who else? Yes, Mark. Okay, very good, Mark. According to Mark, we will be going to discuss the critic and critic writing, and also we will be going to make a critic writing of our chosen selection. That's according to Mark. Okay. Did you agree, class? Okay, great, Mark. Okay, so today we will be going to discuss all about compose an independent critic of a chosen selection. Okay, and at the end of this lesson, you will be going to first, everybody read. Okay, define what is critic, or define critic and critic writing. Number 2, okay, identify the elements of critic writing and how to critic a short story or a story. Okay, number 3, okay, compose an independent critic of a of our chosen selection. Okay. Class, have you created a short story or a story before? Nice one, class. So you all can connect to our lesson today. But before we go deeper to our lesson, what are those elements again? We had discussed those elements lately. Okay? Yes, Martin. Okay, we have context, author's intention. Okay. Number 3, reaction. Number 4, okay, we have literary devices. Number 5, literary techniques. And for the last one, number 6. Okay, very good, Martin. We have ending of the short story. Now, who can define what is context, author's intention, reaction, literary devices, literary technique, and ending of the story? So who can define these elements of critic writing? Okay, yes, Lawrence for number 1. Okay, very good, Lawrence. Number 2. Yes, Rush for author's intention. Okay, great, Rush. How about number 3? Yes, Rika. Okay, great, Rika. How about number 4 for literary devices? Yes, Robert. Okay, very good, Robert. For number 5, yes, Alan. Okay, great, Alan. For for the last number 6. Yes, Donna. Okay, very good, Donna. So you know already what is the context, reaction, context, author's intention, reaction, literary devices, literary techniques, and ending of the short story. Okay, perfect, class. But make it sure, class, that you will be always familiar or remember those 6 elements of critic writing, because later on you will make your own critic writing. Okay, and those 6 elements are very useful. Okay. Okay, for now, I want everyone to read this. Okay. Okay, so The Story of Kish by Jack London. Are you familiar with this story, class? Good. So, today I will be going to present to you a sample critic of The Story of Kish by Jack London. Of course, using the elements of the critic writing. Okay, be attentive, class, and be wise of what you will be going to see in a sample critic that I will be going to show to you now. Okay, for first one, we have context. Okay, number 2, the author's intention. Number 3, the action. Number 4. Of course, literary devices or device. Number 5. It's literary techniques. And for the last one, ending of the story. Okay, class, so that will be the sample critic of the story of Kish. Okay? I hope that you take note of those elements that I have presented. Okay, now for this time, you prepare yourself. You will choose your beer. Okay, you will be the one to choose your beer, of course, because this activity is by beer. And what you will going to do is you will be going to critique this one. Everybody read. Okay, very good. So you will be going to critique the short story of To Build the Fire by Jack London. So I know that you're already familiar with the six elements of critic writing. Of course, you will utilize one whole sheet of paper for this activity. Okay, and you will be given 10 minutes to make it. Yes, of course, class, 10 minutes will do for this activity. Okay, but before you will make your activity this time, so of course you will be graded. Your output will be graded according to this criteria. So first we have this organize, or the organization of your the elements or everything. So you will be graded 30% of that. And the second one, for clarity of work, of course, I will be able to understand your output. So you will be graded, of course, 30%. And the last one, we have this collaboration. So of course, you can have a good output or a productive output if you will collaborate, if you will do sharing of ideas and everything that needed to make your output a perfect one or a good one. So that's a total of 100%. Okay, is there any question regarding this rules, not this criteria, I mean, or anything for this activity? Okay, so class, you may now start. Okay, time is up. Now, show to me your output. Okay, very good. Now, pass your papers in front. Into the center eye, class. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, class, for this time, you will be given a chance to edit your work for your first activity, and yeah, I will be giving back to you your output in your first activity. Okay, so what you will going to do is you will 5 minutes will do. Okay? Of course, you need to observe again and again the elements of critic writing. So, before you will start, this will be the criteria. Observing punctuations, that is 20%, and the clarity of fact, that's 30%, the grammars, 20%, and originality, that's 30%, in a total of 100%. Okay? So, any questions? Yes, Mark? Yes, as what I've said lately, that I will be giving back to you your previous output, then you share with your previous partner, and of course, not your answer this time because it's individualized activity now. Okay? I know that you mastered already, but I just testing you if am I correct with that feeling. Okay, so let me start now. Okay, so time is up. Yes, finish or not finish for this activity, you may pass your paper. Yes, finish or not finish. Okay. Okay, class, for our last activity, this time it is oral presentation. So, the question is, class, have you experienced already the acts of the main character, or the thing that had happened or that has happened to the story of Kish and to the second story, to build the fire? Okay, have you experienced those events had happened to the story of Kish and the story of to build the fire? And you will be graded according to this criteria. So first we have participation, 20%. Second, the grammar, 30%. And the fluency and clarity of point, we have 40%. The total of 100%. Okay, again, the question is, class, have you experienced already the acts or the events that had happened to the main character of the story of Kish and the story of the Build the Fire? Okay, we'll answer first. Okay, yes, John Paul. Okay, very good, John Paul. Okay, next. Yes, Divina. Okay, great, Divina. Yes, Jeffrey. Okay, good. Yes, Mark. Okay, Mark, thank you. Very good. Okay, thank you for your participation for this activity, class. Alright, so class, this time you prepare a 1/2 lengthwise and Numbers your paper from 1 to 15. Because we will have a quiz. Yes, a quiz. Okay, are you done? Okay, for number 1. Everybody read. Okay, blank is a genre of academic writing. Okay, number 2. Everybody read. Okay, number 2. Blank is a form of academic blank is a form of an essay. Number 3. Everybody read. Okay, blank will critically evaluate a work or concept. Number 4. Okay, blank that requires the writer to do this thing. Okay, number 5. 5 to 10. What are the elements of critic writing? Okay, number 11 and 12. What is the title of the first story? Yes, that's the first story. A sample critic. Yes. What is the title of the first story, and who is the author? Okay, 13 to 14. What is the title of the second story, and yes, the author? Last number 15. What is your opinion about the importance of knowing the story or a short story to be critic? Okay, finish or not finish? Prepare your paper. Okay, Jeffrey, please answer number 1. Okay, number 1 question is, blank is the genre of academic writing. Okay, very good, Jeffrey. It is critic. Okay, critic is a genre of academic writing, class. Number 2. The question is, blank is a form of an essay. It's a form of an essay. Yes, Mark? Great. Critic writing is a form of an essay. Number 3. Okay, blank will critically evaluate a work or a concept. What is your answer, Lawrence? Okay, very good, Lawrence. For number 3, we have critic. Critic will critically evaluate a work or concept. Number 4. Okay, blank that requires the writer. Blah blah blah. Okay, what is your answer, Kenneth? Okay, very good, Kenneth. It's critic writing. Okay, for number 5 to 10, what are the 6 elements, or what are the elements of critic writing? Yes, Don. Okay, we have context, author's intention, reaction, literary devices, literary techniques. Okay, very good. Ending of the story. Okay, for number 11 and 12, what is the title of the first story, and the author? Oh yes, Carl. Yes, Story of Kish by Jack London. Very good. Okay, number 13 to 14. Yes, Divine. What is the title of the second story and who is the author? Okay, very good, Divine. The title is To Build a Fire by Jack London again. Still by Jack London works to build a fire. Okay, for last number. Okay, yes. Carlo. Okay, according to Carlo, it's very important to know the story to be critic for you to understand better, and yes, that's according to Carlo. Okay, anyone? Okay, so you may now pass your papers. Okay. Perfect, class. Majority of you got the highest score. Okay? I see that there's no one got the lowest score. Majority got 14. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so since all of you got the high score, we don't have an assignment, but you will have a topic that you will be going to advance study for our next discussion. Okay, everybody read. Okay, very good. Use emphasis markers for persuasive purposes. So that will be the advanced study that you need to. That will be the topic. I mean, that you need to advance study. Okay. So yeah, thank you everyone for your today's participation, and yeah, see you for our next lesson. Bye bye.